Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we have a very exciting video, as you can tell by the title. This is my very first time in all 5 years of me having a YouTube channel and all 5 years of me playing The Sims 4. This is my first time ever building with custom content. So a lot of you guys have been requesting that I do a build with CC, and if you guys have been here since the very beginning, I actually started my channel building with only base game, and then I started adding packs slowly, and here I am now adding custom content to my builds. So it's been a long time coming, highly requested, and I'm really excited to be doing my very first build with CC and sharing it with you guys today. So first and foremost, this is Lily and Victor Feng's iconic luxury apartment in San Myshuno. I knew my very first debut into CC had to be to give them their dream apartment. There's nobody, in my opinion, in San Myshuno that is more deserving of a luxury custom content apartment than the iconic Victor and Lily Feng. This is IX Landgraab. I believe that's Roman numeral 9 Landgraab apartments in San Myshuno, which comes with the City Living expansion pack. What's really interesting about this apartment is it's a 2-floor apartment, so there is a double layer aspect here. It's an apartment with stairs. You know, if you have stairs in your apartment, you are like rich, you know what I mean? So this is going to be a longer video, so buckle up, grab yourself a tea, a coffee, make your meal, heat up your dinner, you know, go get your laundry and start folding it, or go grab a glass of wine, whatever you want to do. This is going to be a long one, so let's chat, let's catch up, and let's chill. But I'm really excited to take a quick second and introduce today's lovely sponsor. It's one of my favorite sponsors, you guys, because you all know that I'm a huge meal kit girly. So thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. Factor delivers fresh, ready-made meals directly to your doorstep. This is fresh food, you guys, not frozen food. And also, these meals are dietitian approved, so Factor can actually help you reach your fitness and nutrition goals. I know it's March now, and maybe you haven't been eating as healthy as you wanted to. Don't worry, it's never too late to start and get back on track. Factor meals are flexible and fit right into your lifestyle. There are over 27 meal options each week, and they even have keto, calorie smart, vegan, and vegetarian options. Also, you can skip weeks whenever you want to, which is super helpful. Now, in my opinion, the best part about Factor meals is the zero prep and zero mess. The meals come pre-prepared and are ready to eat in 2 minutes or less. I know you guys are probably like me, where you work yourself so hard or hyperfixate on a task for so long that you forget to eat. Then by the time you remember to eat, you're literally starving to death. So the fact that you can have a fresh meal ready in 2 minutes is a lifesaver. I'm a huge supporter of things that make your life easier and investing in yourself and your time, so I hope you guys try out Factor. And obviously, I have a code so you can save some money. Use my link in the description or go to go.factor75.com and use code POGAshleyMAR50 for 50% off your first box. Thanks, Factor, for always hooking us up with free food. So as you can see right away, we are going into the kitchen. So I do apologize in advance if you see that the editing is a little bit choppy in this video. It's because I was basically seeing all of this custom content for the very first time. So I might be kind of laying out objects and getting my bearings in terms of like what custom content I own. Like this was my very first look at the custom content in general. So if the editing looks like a little bit all over the place, it's because I truly was all over the place when I was building this. I was in awe at the amazing custom content, and obviously I knew I was missing out, but it was kind of like I don't know, like there isn't a particular reason why I haven't built with custom content up until now, but I would say like the main reason is I knew that if I got too into custom content, I would just go down a rabbit hole and I would never be able to make it back out alive, if you know what I mean. And I'm sure a lot of you who have custom content can relate to that. So yeah, I definitely want to do more builds with custom content in the future. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that, and If you have any requests on what kind of custom content builds you guys want to see, or just any requests in general, just let me know down below what your thoughts are on me doing custom content on my channel more often. But first and foremost, I do want to shout out all of the custom content that I did use in this build. So that's the other reason why I feel like I would be bad at using custom content, because I'm not good at like keeping track of all of the different packs and stuff that I'm using. And I feel like custom content, it would be really hard for me to keep track of which custom content packs I'm using. But for this one, it was very easy. I wanted to make it easy on myself. I'm only using exclusively custom content by my good friend Hey Harry and Felixandra. So all of their stuff that is on CurseForge, which is like the custom content platform that you can download custom content from easily for The Sims, I got all of their collections there. So I believe I got the kitchen pack, the basic pack, and oh my gosh, I'll have it all linked down below, like the names of them. It's basically all of the ones that are on CurseForge. I believe there's one called bathroom. Yeah, I got the bathroom one, the kitchen one. I got like 5 or 6. Oh my gosh, I should have like looked it up before, but I'll link it down below, so don't worry. It's all of the like iconic ones that you guys, if you're familiar with Hey Harry and Felixandra, it's all like the really popular ones you guys probably know, but I'll link them down below like I said. But here you can see I am doing the kitchen, and this kitchen, oh my gosh, like it's so difficult to use custom content and then go back to using like regular packs in The Sims. Like, I hate to say it because I am such a packs girly, and you know, sometimes I even like to do the occasional base game build, and I really do have a deep appreciation for just building with what you have and stuff like that. But man, this stuff is so nice. Like that shade of green with that nice textured, I don't know, what is that, granite or dark marble, whatever, countertop. It's just so beautiful. It just screams luxury. I love the texture. It's so modern and elegant and expensive looking. It's just perfect for Victor and Lily. I thought the green would be really appropriate for this apartment too, especially kind of as a nod to Lily Feng's dress, because she wears that like beautiful green dress. So I thought that they might like the color green in this apartment. And also I think it's like a green and black dress, so I thought the kitchen was kind of like a reflection of her style and something that she would really like. I also really love the double oven. I thought that was such an amazing feature. And also there's like a little coffee maker area. I really love the exposed shelves as well. Just like everything about that kitchen, I was literally drooling when I built this. I actually built it on Twitch quite a while ago, and one of the things that I kept saying, which is really funny, I like distinctly remember it because I was actually shook, is whenever I saw the swatches, like the amount of swatches that are included in each item is absolutely wild. I kept being like, oh my gosh, it's like a phone book. Like whenever I would look at the swatches, I'm like, it's like a phone book, because there were so many swatches that it was like the list went on and on and on for swatches. And then we have like the EA items that have like 4 swatches, and it's just like, why does this EA item have like 4 swatches, yet Hey Harry and Felix can have an item that has like literally 50 swatches? It's absolutely wild, and it really did like open my eyes to the beauty of custom content. I mean, I knew it was awesome all this time, but it really does just, I don't know, it's such a thing where it's like, I don't know if I can go back after I've seen it, but I do think like a nice healthy balance is good, because obviously I want to be inclusive to my console players, and I do enjoy the challenge, I think, of building with packs, because, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but having beautiful items like this CC, which is so beautiful, it almost takes the effort out of it, if you know what I mean. It takes the challenge out of the design process in a way, because the CC creator has pretty much done all of the designing and all of the curation for you, that it really is, you really can't go wrong, if you know what I mean. Like, no matter what combination of items I put down, as long as I'm using their CC, it would look good. And sometimes I enjoy the challenge that comes with having to piece together EA's objects, and they're working with their wonky color palette and their mismatched woods and having to be a little bit more creative. I kind of like that challenge, I think. It just requires a little bit more of like the color theory and adding in my own personal touch. Whereas with CC, especially beautiful collections like this, it's almost like it's just plopped out of a designer catalog, which I think is still super fun, obviously. But I don't know. I think there's beauty in both for sure. So let me know what your thoughts are down below. And yeah, if there's like another CC creator that you guys want me to check out, I think when I do my custom content builds, if I do more in the future, I do want to limit like each build to only using maybe like one CC creator, just to make it easier, because I don't think that I'm going to be very good at like keeping track of which items I used from which creator and stuff like that. So if I could stick to like one creator per build, I think that would make it a lot easier for me to like link them down below and stuff. But let me know what your thoughts are on that. One of my favorite items in this build was the Samsung Smart like picture frame TV. I don't know if you guys know about that TV in real life, but it's basically like a TV that looks like a picture frame. So like when you're not using it, it displays artwork, and it has like a really nice kind of like matte finish to it, so it doesn't look like a glary TV screen. And then when you want to use it, it works like a regular TV as well. So it's kind of like a decor piece and a functional TV piece in one. I think in real life they're so expensive, like $10,000 or something crazy. So I really like how with CC you can get those really luxurious items that, you know, The Sims might not actually include in any packs anytime soon. Because I feel like Victor and Lily would definitely have a Samsung frame TV. No doubt about it. I don't know how much like they would use it, but they would definitely have it, you know? It would probably display art more than it would ever display like movies and stuff. But it's just like a luxury to have that they would definitely, you know, have. But here you can see we are doing like a little office in the corner. Like imagine having this office, first of all, with those views. I would like low-key be kind of scared that like I would fall through the window and like fall out, because it's like you're really close to that window, and you're pretty high up, but I'm sure their windows are fine. But I thought it would be cool to kind of make it like an office slash wine cellar. I know that's probably not realistic because a real wine cellar would probably have to be chilled, I'm assuming, but it was kind of a nice touch. I wanted to include those glass wall things. I liked the look of it kind of being transparent, but also providing a little bit of wall separation. It's just like a nice little luxury nook, because who wouldn't want to come in here and do work when you have views and you have unlimited wine? Like what more motivation do you need to go sit in the office and work, right? Even if you just go to write in your agenda or something, why not, right? Why not? I mean, I'm sure Victor does need an office, because isn't Victor like the mayor of the town or something? He's definitely in like the politics career, right? I'm pretty sure he's the mayor of San Myshuno. He needs an office. That's where he will chill. But here you can see we are working on, I guess this is like the formal living room. So back towards where I had like the dining room and kitchen area, that was more of a little cozier like TV area where maybe Victor and Lily would cuddle up and watch TV there. And this is the more formal area if you have guests and you don't necessarily want to invite them deep into your home, but you want to invite them in nonetheless. They will sit here more in the lounge area. So I had to include obviously a sectional couch. I really love those rugs too. Oh my gosh, you guys, everything in this build is just literally amazing. I can't be more happy with the custom content that I chose for my very first custom content build. Yeah, it's just unreal. I also think like the color palette is so me. Like, I think Hey Harry and Felixandra really capture that neutral color palette that I love, while also being able to incorporate color in a very muted and tasteful way. So it's just so on trend, so designer, and literally, I wonder if like The Sims should just pay them to make all the packs. They probably can't afford them at this point, let's be real. I think like that's probably why, because yeah, they're amazing. I have such a deep appreciation for custom content creators, especially after seeing this is just a little sample, and I'm sure there are way more amazing custom content creators in the community that I have yet to discover, so please leave your suggestions down below. Also, just a little, not disclaimer, but just a little update. If you're wondering why, I don't know if I sound a little different, but I am kind of sick, which is too bad. I came back from my spring break trip to Mexico just exactly 1 week ago, and then I was feeling totally fine, but there were people on the plane like 3 or 4 rows ahead of me. There was one person who was just coughing so much, like they were like dying. Like they were coughing so much. It was so awkward, and I could see all the people ahead of me getting like super restless. 2 people sitting across from that person ended up moving, asking the flight attendant to move them. A lot of people were like getting out of their seats. There was like a little bit of a commotion, and then eventually somebody or the flight attendant had to ask the person to put a mask on, but it was kind of like kind of too little too late. Like they've been coughing for literally 45 minutes and it's all recycled air, and I don't know, it was really sketchy. Obviously I had a mask on anyways, but I don't think it necessarily like, you know, helps unless the person who's coughing was wearing a mask. But yeah, it was kind of like whatever happens, my fate is sealed. And when I got back from Mexico, I wasn't sick at all, like at all. And then I got sick basically like 5 days later after I got back, which is really weird because I thought that I would have gotten sick earlier if it was from the plane. So I really don't know how I got sick. Also, I haven't been sick for years. Like during lockdown and during COVID season, I never got sick once, like not even a tiny bit. So I haven't been sick since like 2018. So I kind of like forgot what it feels like to be sick. You know, like health is one of those things that you take so for granted, and you don't appreciate your health until it's not 100%. And for me, it's been like 5 years basically. So yeah, here's a kind reminder to just don't take your health for granted. And if you're healthy, I'm really happy for you, and be grateful. And yeah, keep up whatever it is you're doing to stay healthy. You know, drink your water, have your vitamins, eat your fruit and veggies, and all that good stuff. Have your vitamin C. But yeah, I have a little bit of a like stuffy nose, and my throat's a little sore and stuff. I didn't have a fever, but I wasn't feeling too great, which is too bad because I was going to stream the new Growing Together expansion pack, but I wasn't feeling too good. But I was still able to do this voiceover, although I might be talking a little bit more quietly, which is fine. I think a lot of people like it when I talk more calmly anyways. But yeah, that's just a little update. And my Mexico trip was really good. I had a lot of buffets, a lot of buffets and a lot of mimosas, and I got a really intense tan, which is, I mean, good, I guess. I don't know. I'm not like somebody who thinks like getting a tan is like good or bad. It's just like something that happens, I guess. You know how some people are like, oh, I want to go on to trip so I can get a tan. I don't necessarily like seek out a tan, but it happens, and it's like kind of cool because it's temporary. I don't know. I'm very like neutral about tans, but there was one day where I decided I was not going to be in the sun at all, and I was just like, okay, I'm just going to sit under an umbrella the entire day because I don't want to like tan anymore, because I was like thinking that I might get burnt. And I was under the umbrella literally the whole day, and I got so tanned just from sitting under the umbrella, you guys. And it made me think, like, is is it not like direct sunlight that makes you tan? Is it like the reflection off of the like concrete on the floor that makes you tan? Because I was sitting under the umbrella literally all day, and I had a big sun hat on and everything, and I got so tanned just from that one day. And I did wear sunscreen, but I wasn't reapplying as much because I wasn't out in the sun, so I figured I didn't need to reapply as much. And oh my gosh, like I went like 5 shades darker just from one day. Literally just from one day. It was really weird. So it got me thinking that maybe tanning is not about being in direct sunlight, but like it bounces off the floor and stuff. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any insight on that, because I was like really like surprised at that. But yeah, my tan is still around. So maybe if you catch a Twitch stream soon, you might still see my tan. I don't really tan my face. I wear a lot of sunscreen on my face, but my body is like really, really tan. So that's fun. But yeah, that was good, and it was nice to get away. I haven't been on a vacation in a really long time, so that was nice. And it was nice to go with like my best friend too. She was like my best friend since preschool, and we haven't really been on many like trips together. So yeah, that was nice. It's one of my goals now that lockdown is not really a thing anymore. I really want to travel more. And yeah, I mean, I feel like that's something everyone wants to do. Everyone just says they want to travel, but I really do. I also want to travel just like everybody else. I do want to travel. So I hope to make that a semi-priority this year. Maybe like I want to do like at least one airplane trip a year, like one trip that requires going on an airplane. Doesn't have to be like international, even if it's like just to LA or something, because like Vancouver to LA flights can be super cheap. Just like something. I want to enjoy my life and travel, especially since we've kind of been locked down for a while. I think that's a reasonable request. But oh my gosh, I've been rambling on for so long about who knows what. You guys can see I pretty much just finished the downstairs, and we just have one main bathroom and then a little bar area and a little seating area just by the entrance there. I guess the story behind that entranceway was people come in, they can grab a drink from the bar, they can take their selfie in that nice big full-length mirror by the door, and we wanted to put really hard, uncomfortable chairs by the door to encourage people not to stay too long. You know, I feel like when you live in a luxurious apartment like this, you're gonna have people who want to stay too long after the party's over. So you gotta have those big marble, really uncomfortable chairs by the door, because we don't want people staying. We want to usher them out. Don't get too comfortable by the door, you know? You're either in or out. So that was our rationale there. We pictured like a lot of people would be gathering there at the beginning of the party before coming in and stuff. So yeah, but up here is where we have the bedrooms, and we have a little seating area. The original floor plan had a cutout so you could look over into the bottom part, and I wanted to keep that aspect in this renovation, so I did keep that cutout. I think it adds a lot of dimension to the apartment, but what's also great about the cutout is it allows you to not have to furnish the entire second floor. So sometimes with these large apartments that are multi-level, it can get really intimidating because it seems like it's such a big project. However, if you really just cut it out, it eliminates a lot of floor plan. So it adds like this cool, luxurious touch, but it also makes it so you have less work on your plate. So it's the oldest trick in the book. It's great, and it's super luxurious looking, so it's a win-win overall. But oh my gosh, I forgot to mention that the premise of this build, oh my gosh, I'm 23 minutes in and I haven't mentioned it yet. My story for this build is Lily and Victor want to have a baby. You know, it's time. They are financially stable, I'm pretty sure. I would hope so. And it's time. They want to have a baby. And yeah, so I thought I would renovate their apartment to have another bedroom for a little one on the way. Also, because this is the week that Growing Together has launched and infants have launched, I think it would be a perfect time to introduce a baby to the family, you know? Now that infants are added to the base game, it's time for Lily and Victor to get to it. So yeah, and also I think this would be a good opportunity if you are not someone that is buying the Growing Together expansion pack and you're not getting any of those new cute items. Well, here's some custom content that's free. So you can still have a beautiful family apartment with a nice, beautiful baby room, and it's free. Because custom content is free. That's also a really good aspect of custom content, honestly, is it's free. So I can definitely see why a lot of people love custom content. I'm very close to being converted, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Here we're just doing like a little reading nook play area for the little baby. And I thought it was so cute how the like little bear snapped to the ottoman. I just thought that was so cute. It's like sitting on the ottoman. And then I also thought that the little reading nook that's upstairs on like the landing would be a good place for like the parents to sit and chat if they have like play dates while their little babies like play in that little corner, and the parents can sit on those green sofas and chat. I could just picture it. Okay, I have a vision. I have a vision of the rich mom sitting up here. Here you can see this is where the nursery / toddler room is going to be. So obviously this kid is living in luxury. This kid like hit the jackpot. It would be really nice if you were born as this kid. Yeah, oh my gosh. I would totally, if you could be one, like the child of any Sim Townies, who would you want to be? Like, would you want to be Jeffrey and Nancy Landgraab's kid? Or Bob and Eliza Pancakes? Or do you want to be Victor and Lily Feng's unborn child? Because I vote Victor and Lily. I would definitely, like, I don't know if I would want to grow up in an apartment as a baby, but if it was this apartment, I think that would be okay. But yeah, I wanted to give this child, you know, I wanted it to be a baby room that could also transition to a toddler room. So I have like the bassinet on one side of the room, and then I have like the toddler bed on this side of the room. So I thought all of these items are super cute. I love the cloud wallpaper. So cute, and it matches the little cloud bed, which I think is awesome. Oh, also, if you're still watching, by the way, let me know if you made it this far, if you're still listening. I really appreciate it. But I also forgot to mention, I'm only using custom content, base game, and city living in this apartment. So I'm not using any Sims packs. Obviously, I'm using city living because this is an apartment, so you need to own city living. Therefore, I mainly only use CC. You did see me just use the fluffy rug from City Living, and I only used it because obviously City Living is an essential pack in order to download this house in general or this apartment in general. So I thought it would be okay to use that fluffy rug, and the fluffy rug does match the aesthetic of the custom content here. So I thought it was okay. But on this side here you can see is the kind of nursery / play area. So once the kid ages up, I guess you're gonna have to add like a little crib area for when they become an infant. So you might want to like replace that dollhouse with a crib and then put it back, because now there's going to be an extra life stage. So they'll go from newborn in that little bassinet, and then they'll become an infant, and then they'll become a toddler. So we have to add like another space for one more bed in the process. But it should still be pretty good even after the update. This area can kind of be like a play area after they age up into a toddler. And yeah, I think that's a good size room to age up into a child and a teenager and a young adult too. You can definitely fit a larger bed in that room. So definitely a very luxurious bedroom for Victor and Lily's baby. They're gonna be a great child. Do you think their child's gonna be like a spoiled brat, or do you think that they're gonna be like a humble kid? What do you think? Like, do you think Victor and Lily have like good family values, like they'd have a good parenting style? Or do you think that they're so rich that they're just out of touch? And yeah, maybe like Victor, because he's a politician, he'll be like way too focused on his appearance and his image. So he's gonna like push his kid to be like the picture perfect politician child. And then their kid is going to rebel eventually because they're like, I don't want to be a politician like you, Dad. I just wanted to be a regular boy or girl or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. I can't imagine what kind of parents they would be. But they do have a piano, so they're probably going to make their kid play piano. Because doesn't every parent make their kids at least attempt to have their kids play piano? I'm pretty sure. But that's a really nice piano, honestly. I was thinking when I put that piano, actually, that they would hire a pianist for every like party they had. They would like make sure to hire a live music for their guests, so they would always have someone playing like light live music on the piano. Even if they're just having like a little brunch soiree, they'd still have their pianist on call to like play light classical music in the background while they're enjoying their catered brunch or something. I just figured they'd be bougie like that. But here you can see, this is the master bedroom. So one thing that I wasn't super happy about, oh my gosh, not me criticizing. This isn't a criticism. This is just like a comment. But I wasn't too, I didn't like, no, that's not the right word. Oh my gosh, how do I say this? I was underwhelmed with the amount of bed selection we had, given how luxurious everything else was with this custom content. The bed itself wasn't that luxurious, which was interesting, but fine. I'm sure Hey Harry and Felixandra have made more luxurious beds. I just didn't have that pack installed. But yeah, I wasn't too hyped about the bed, so I kind of made my own custom headboard bed, and I just alt-placed it into like the bookshelves, which I think looks kind of cool too. It kind of looks like a built-in thingy. And yeah, I did that instead. But I was expecting maybe like some super luxurious bed, and there wasn't really any. I still like the bed nonetheless, like the bed's beautiful, but the headboard wasn't my vibe for this particular build. So yeah. Just thought I would mention that, you know. I still have something negative to say. Just kidding, I don't know. I'm not looking for something negative to say. It's honestly all positive with this one. This is probably like one of my favorite builds I've ever done, to be honest. But here you can see I just did like a walk-in closet, and it transitions to a bathroom. I just made the bathroom like really similar to the downstairs bathroom, so I kind of skipped through that footage. It's just white marble and beautiful, and there's a walk-in shower and a double sink and all the nice beautiful clutter. So, you know, it's beautiful. Everything is literally beautiful. And here you can see I just at the last minute wanted to add Victor's politician podium, because I figured I still needed to give him his career items, like oops. And then yeah, I figured he could like present to Lily sitting on that green sofa as he's like practicing his speech, and she's like watching him and stuff. So yeah, that's why I put it there. And then the rest of these are just like finishing touches and stuff. I wanted to add just some art collages and some plants, and pretty much keep it minimalistic. Obviously, I wanted to add all of the nice luxury decor pieces, but I didn't want to clutter it up where it didn't need to be cluttered. I feel like all of the decor here would be very intentional, and the design would be very intentional, and everything would be super expensive, so they don't have a lot of stuff everywhere. And they have like cleaners, obviously. They have like someone that comes in and tidies up the place for them. Like they're not vacuuming this themselves. But yeah, besides that, the screenshot should be rolling, which means the video is now done. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I did my very first custom content build after literally 5 years building in The Sims and on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. If you did watch the very end, please do let me know what you guys thought of it, and let me know if you guys stayed to the end of this video. I know it was a long one. I hope it was nice to kind of catch up, and yeah, I mean, I like chatting with you guys, so hopefully I can do more of these longer videos so I can talk to you guys some more. I really enjoy it, and I hope you guys are well. Let me know what you guys have been up to, and let me know if you have any like vacations planned. I'd love to hear about it. I love hearing about people's vacations. That's like something that I'm really like excited about when I hear about other people's vacations. I don't know, it's something about knowing that people are traveling. It just like interests me so much. So please let me know. And yeah, let me know if you want me to do more custom content builds in the future. I really value your feedback and want to give you guys content that you guys want to see. So that being said, I hope you guys liked it. If you guys enjoyed it and you want to see more videos like this, please do give it a thumbs up so I know that you guys liked it, and leave a comment down below what you thought about it and what CC creator I should use next. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends or if you want to see more Sims 4 videos. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everybody.